guys, it's Lisa. So, your girl used to be really into online dating. I had Tinder, Soul Swipe, and Plenty of Fish. That's 3 of them. I had basically most of the free ones you can have, I had. And I was like, this is kind of a lot. So, I had to stop. But there are also 5 particular reasons about the online dating experience that I was like, yeah, I gotta cut this out. So I'm gonna hit y'all with those 5. My first reason, which was all on me, was I didn't want to meet up with people. Like, if you think about all the rules your parents taught you about the internet, you're like not supposed to talk to people you don't know. I was already breaking that rule by talking to strangers who had seen my picture and liked it and then decided to message me. That's like, if you think about it conceptually, that's a little weird. But anyways, that's how people do things now. Anyways, I was like, I can't meet up with you because 1, I don't know you. 2, I don't know what you're gonna try to do when you see me. 3, will you look like yourself? I've seen plenty of catfish. So, I know how the deal goes. And I'm not trying to be one of these heartbroken girls crying in front of a strange house with Neve and Max. That's not gonna be my story. So I couldn't do it. My second reason is everybody would start a conversation the same way. And I can't tell you how they could have done this better, but I know that I got bored of it. So every guy would be like, hey, or hey beautiful, or just like hey. It would just all be a variation of hi or hello or hey. And I'd be like, hey. They'd be like, how are you? I'd be like, I'm good, how are you? They'd be like, good. Then they would stop talking. Like, then you could say, Lisa, you could have, started a conversation or kept talking. I didn't start the conversation. When you make the guest list for the conversation, me and you are the host. Therefore, entertain me, be the host. You know what I mean? The third reason is, so not everyone would do the hey, hey thing. Some of them would just straight up open with a sexual act. You'd be like, hey, wanna do this? Whoa! Guys, we don't know each other. Like, and I know for some people that's not a big requirement, but for me, like, I was like, what? No, I don't wanna do that with you. I don't know you. So, yeah, even if they weren't monotonous, they were 2 left. Like, it was too much. It was too strong. It came on a little too quick. But at the same time, I low-key appreciated those guys because they weren't beating around the bush. They're like, I'm here for this. Are you here for this? I'd be like, no thank you. They'd be like, alright, cool. And that was it. And we was fine. But it was just like the initial shock every time. And like, I never got over it. Every time I'd be like, whoa, that was fast. We just met. So to piggyback on that reason, sometimes a guy would say that, I would just like be bored and start messing with them. This is kind of rude, but they'd be like, hey, wanna do this? And I'd be like, your bio says you're looking for a wife, yet you're asking me if I wanna do these things. How is doing these things gonna get you a wife and not just a girl, who's just here to do this and leave? And then they would go into their logic of everything, and like, part of me was being sarcastic, so I'm not sure if like they just didn't catch the sarcasm, and also part of me really did wanna know. So I don't know whose fault that was, but I had to stop because I started to feel like a jerk. I was like, why am I going to these guys' psyches knowing darn well, no matter what their reply is, I'm not gonna wanna do whatever act it is that they wanted to do. I felt kind of bad about it, so I was like, this isn't really nice. So I had to stop. The last reason, and probably like the most important reason, is I started depending on it to feel pretty. Like, I would measure how cute I felt based on like how many matches I had or how many guys were in my inbox trying to talk to me, or like, I don't know, it just became like a thing I depended on, and that's not healthy, and I didn't like that. So I was like, nah, let me just delete these and depend on myself and God and my friends and my family to make me feel cute and make me feel like I'm that chick. So I had to stop. Also, maybe depend on real people that I meet in real life. Like real guys come up to me and be like, hey, you're pretty. Thanks, man. Like, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for now. Online dating just proved not to be it. There was too much going on, and it wasn't for me. So, your girl had to stop. If you out there with an online dating story that's going well, that went well, that you're enjoying, let your girl know, because I love to hear happy love stories. Just online dating wasn't my love story. Just wasn't for me. So the least allowed for this video is contouring. So I tried it for the first time today. I don't know if y'all can see I tried to do little shadows and stuff. I don't know if I did it right, but I was proud of myself for trying. So on my website, I have some of the beauty YouTubers I've been watching and things like that, and just some tips that I've seen on contouring. and the palette that I bought that I used for the first time today. So you guys can check that out if you want to take this contouring adventure with me if you've never taken it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!